If you have followed me for quite some time, you know that disability awareness is something that is near and dear to my heart, especially since I've battled cerebral palsy since birth. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Vanessa Rivera. Should you like to learn more about my story, I invite you to visit the links provided. That being said, as I continue to watch the ongoing news coverage of the devastation that the California fires have caused, I'm reminded of one of my biggest fears, and that is, what would my family and I do in the event of a fire and or hurricane should we be hit by one and needed to evacuate? For those who may not know, my family and I have resided in Florida for nearly 30 years now, and if we were to be hit by a hurricane or experience a fire similar to that of the one that California is currently experiencing, or any other natural disaster for that matter, neither I nor my family have a vehicle that can be used to safely transport my adaptive equipment, which includes an electric wheelchair that weighs over 300 pounds, which I use on a daily basis. As you can expect, upon hearing that a young man who had cerebral palsy and his father had sadly lost their lives upon not being able to evacuate in time, I was deeply saddened by this, because this is an ongoing issue that affects many individuals of the disabled community due to not having adequate transportation and access to resources that can provide much needed assistance in the event of a natural disaster such as the one discussed here. For this reason is why I made it my personal mission to advocate about this very topic on not only my professional but personal social media accounts, as well as through the use of a GoFundMe campaign for several years now, in the hopes that I can bring awareness to not only my cause but for the disability community at large, because my brothers and sisters of this community deserve to be seen and heard and given the proper assistance when necessary, especially in times of great need. And needless to say, we shouldn't need to suffer in silence because of not being able to secure much needed assistance due to lack of funding or otherwise. In closing, I would like to take a moment to not only extend my deepest sympathies and condolences to the families who have lost loved ones, but also to those who have been impacted/displaced by the fires, as well as my fellow warriors of the disabled community. Please know that I stand with you in continuing to raise awareness about this so that one day we can finally be seen and heard in the way that we deserve. With love, Vanessa Rivera. To those who may be viewing this right now, I ask that you join me in liking and continuing to share this video, because I believe that it contains a message that needs to be heard by many in order to ensure the safety and security of all individuals, especially those of the disabled community. And it goes without saying that in order to evoke change, we need to band together. So I thank you for listening. Take care and God bless.